Right, Abusiama na wasina mo akwa banfamra Ashanti Media so be like video enu a share dia mo bi fufuro na ono nso anya bi etumi ahwe ene asembisa nipa dodo na ebisa ne se nka COVID-19 ananse COVID ke bai ewo NDC amamwo mu a nka Ghana for saying nanka omusi befa no esi afa nanse nka kwan ben nanka NDC aban befa so na omatimi dia bo Ghana adehye hu ban. In fact se wo hwe the few weeks cocoa hun sensem kakra aba mikire world market cocoa bo a eso ehwan kakra se de NDC for ede kwa wo mu hu ani ade a utimu se yes amamwo no na for mo kra ayese yeso koti se tikase ewi adwen a o se adwen emre na se de hye wonsa na obehu se sa enye bete kra na nyama ekoso no enya asem kitu akra news scandal bi etimi akoso achese hwehwemu no adadi se deputy CEO edema Cocoa Board ne ho bomu gidigidi anya asem kitwa na nsem a lawyer asefua eyiegu fom mekire MP for Tafo wadwie de egu fom anya asem kitwa. In fact ohwe se de Kwame Sefa kan ne ho esi adwire no ewo nsem a abeto dwa no ho antimu se yes amamwo no bo NDC fuo echi ma papa anya asem ketua na Dr. Kwabna Domfe ono so de nanu ato sansem bia epese ye beji bre na yakwa kotie
Tamangena
Kamave
oni expert na kasa ni media mi fa free mu nie de di kan ensem wedu enti yen kasa basa ensem won sunsanso nti asem bia ye beka no esese ye hwese mu edu na de e ka no so no eye de nkabomu ene
are wana mawusi ana
Daddy
oni o maswe
Daddy nkabomu ne enkanko eba ene sese nsem a ye ka no esese gina so ena de toso bio ne se nsem hianti esese asem a ye beka fa bibi hu bia no eye de afiri nindie mu na eba de afiri suahunu mu na eba de afiri nhunumu emu na eba enti chamangena
kwa mave
nana kasa okasem bia em say me say cocoa is a free radical scavenger.
Yeah.
Kese
saba fu de mo edu pa
eye aduro bia bibibia edi ye honam no ye honam akwa no edi nya no obowura hono a otimi ne disi akan one ne timi disi ani ma obre nase na ye nim se bra na ye di covid nkom we nyina no se na wo ho aduro kwa me wo so ye abro
se na me de share me ho
wo de share ho o ba ye de o be fa ya wo you see ya no se o jaf ati se o ni mo asem Naranti ye boja mempa ye man say ontunu nkom na de o ye de boa o man Ghana no onko so sa but o kan sem bi e ho na me di be free say chamangera
yeah
say ya man yosem a enkomo ye di no eni say ekoye seminua Vincent Asifua anase nana udinu mu eduru amame
o de fe ne busa pani
eni say eba ne say ye ma chese ye gina akansie emu na mo mesese ekọ benkuro aprapre no dos dodo na obi biara ni won ma sese odwene se ne nkoa anase na manyukuro nkoa ne wonim dia ye de soga na hawa no chamangina mesen ka biom sabi amanyukuro mu amanyose maye bida. It is ya awe ho say ye bedwene say yene yaman yokuro enkwa na ewo nyansa ni nimdie ayede chichire man ye. It has been a problem with us since the struggle for independence, even if we were independent ever or we've ever been from the very beginning. Amanyokwa na me don CPP guilty of it, Kwame. And you know we've had these conversations. Nemani bi won mane hu hia collaboration enye sebi unbridled competition ene di bu man Now sometimes you take it when you say asem krona na ina yeka. Every say utie na na nsemo ano kan ya chama jina.
Yeah.
Mampani Mahama dia we any different from the na Mampani Akufo-Addo yo.
Exactly.
Now what I picked out of it, the day President Akufo-Addo said Ghana beyond aid, the West was on alert.
Of course.
And now President Mahama Koka said we will produce, I will process 50% of our BC.
Sharp.
The West is on alert.
Sharp.
Be careful. And they will come after you. If he say adebia ubema aye ashenso dia say ana say amma obi kokose o pese wode o ho
real independence
na wo twe ho free wo mo sabi nyama nkitinkiti o mo de maye ho no
Ombe miawo
kwame wo mbe miawo o mo de ye kwame nkroma o mo de miye ayi sabi wo mo betu na ban gu ye won de ye buzia won de ye champon won de ye liman won de ye rollins won de ye president Kufuor one the President Mills, one on the Bayer, President Mahama, on the Bayer, President Akufo-Addo, Bra Okoka Ghana beyond aid. President Mahama should never be under any illusion. Say, Sasem na Wakokano, and attract Sebi attacks, any traps. But that is where our leaders must be careful. Do we learn lessons?
Yes, yeah.
Did we need to say that we will process 50% of our beans when ahead of processing it?
Just in case, we should work in silence.
Yeah, dear no answer, Chairman General. Also, Minia, the Biaya me catch row. Adia me ya minye no man from to dance am ye na nya de.
Men are trapped by their words.
Ah! Intimacy anyaba, but me feel say there are ways we can go about it. 2. Some man yourself say, when you say no, troka, kwame, many experts be more kasa. No regime can do only spot pricing. What do you mean?
Now, so Tina and Mama here. Also, usually 70%.
Yes, 60 to 70%
forward sales.
Forward sales, 30 to 40% spot
pricing.
And it is not even true. Say President Akufo-Addo mo time, and I say do mo time. No, they were doing only forward sales.
Yeah, no credit.
And yeah, no credit.
And yeah, no credit.
And some for them. And then yeah, no credit. Say and then minya penny Randy or Tikoko body. I don't know ya spot pricing.
Yeah, no credit.
And yeah, no credit. And yeah, possible so.
Obviously, Minkai said they did the same to Gaddafi in Libya.
Why? Enti the American ko see I was had the hu ne say. Solutions na ye dey ba no.
Yeah.
Etimi ye kokodru baabi. And let me remind people, no human effort can ever be perfect. Already throw a woman be 1908. Walter Rosenberg.
What's it then?
Christianity and the social crisis. Now, or your theologian or tries or postulate to say the human condition can be perfect if it is following the way of God or the rules the commandments. But it is not possible. And Martin Luther King Jr. in 1964 raised questions about the Rosenberg theory of human perfection in response to social crisis. They know can you say, yeah, papa ye nyina chi ukokan Isaiah say 65 and 64 or say yeah papa ye at the same time agu fi bi e wo Nyankopon ani and Yesu Kristo kra o ye nyame obeda ni nipa no yeah friend a perfect law no say none is perfect except the Father. The yenhwe say the ye ka no ye nyintum say we could be wrong. Another issue already here say ye gitum say ne ye nyina no there is external or international influence on what we do. Amanoni dwaso kwame omo decide niema o you too small. So because say o mpene so enti eno no uni ho asembiaka ye pro ye mpeo ebeba o hwe ya manyo semo ya ye nenansen ya Chairman General time bi ba ya ye cite external factors omo se da bi anya external factors edu ne dia ye say external factors say nya agitum there will always be external factors.
Na yebeji atum there.
Yenyintum.
Ana yerebe amanyosem.
The denial and the may repeating from so ye tire. The tosubio kwame the issue of land tenure and land regime. Sa niema yi ho asema ye kan yi na. Utie na ye pa. Ya ho de na ko gina koko so dodo. O hwe comparative analysis or yeah about
share and cashew.
And cashew. Limited land, more yield, more sales, more profit than cocoa. Ye cocoa is so free something I see here no ade your friend value addition pa ye nta nye na na so cocoa processing yi omo try so mo introduce name bi but e ko si say ene de wo nua obi ho nti ye hwe na yan hu se de ne ye bibi ka ho ne e koton a o si aburo anase banche o de ye more a o put dane no de come more a ne bo de say say aburo nko.
That's value added.
Yes, nti yan hwe ho na kwame harvesting, marketing, any value addition in Akubo. But Ohinti Agebi one kano kese.
Yeah.
The cartel and possible cartel in the cocoa industry. Or can sembi and Obiza say, oh yes, Anna or Chi Hokoye. Also be mine. Because Nipano bonium deliberately. Say one wako kase, one talk. Eniaman bobi ebe boa man faso aba man obanga nanti ono represent the company interest,
of course,
or say eniaman be pro. Is the state aware of this, the sabotage from within?
National security is aware.
Are we aware, member of parliament, senior? Being aware is one thing and being consciously aware is another. Nipano ya aware say ono ankasa ni compromised, complicit and duplicitous in it. And now say or you consciously aware say edi yenye obako. That's the point I'm coming to the latter. Yen yanu ma ye adwa intelligence services no. Information ban ya peke. To one among intelligently say by preempting. And I say ye be sia no, and I say yentimi sia no kwa na say sia. Entempa no ye be kwakọ so ano. Kwame a very important Chairman General. Na afi aba ya nkasa Chairman General. Ye taste. Any day ye see who say ye be sua. Nipa dodo sen na enim koko duano so mfa so. Ye timi ye semina nyina ho.
Na nyama de ba we ho.
Ndimi semina alata semina mi dware eye koko alata semina. Any award ye no. Anu na mi dware.
Alata semina de ko wani a. Ne ya.
Awu de mama dada na semina ko wani. Semina ye jo ko wani e be wo ho be.
But he's right. Alata semina ko ya buta. Who said no potent?
Yes, very potent. Yari ase. What's wrong ku kra we okay. Yen ma yem pem ku srei. De boy ha no. Ezu duru ba bi aba o me so be by force be srenku. E na odi nkuto ya be ka ho. Yen na ne ya dwene ne en kai se man yi be ye a ejina niema mienu so. Yesuban eni de di kai. Eni ya dwene. Yesuban eni ya dwene. Kwame.
Come.
Ye kase ye be ye a o man Ghana nyame dua ye sonko kwan so.
Nti suban no ni problem no.
Yes, suban no ni adwene no.
Enye.
Enu na edi enya. Ye say ye ya Christopher. De ye nyina amfata Christopher ensa Christopher. Ye say ye nkramofo, de ye nyina ense nkramofsom anase nkramofo. Ye say ye som nananom som, de ye nyina ye ene nananom akwankyere emfa. Enso edaya no about 97 to 98% according to the Ghana Statistical Service on 2021 Population and Housing Survey report. About 98% of us profess some belief in the
Supreme Being.
And all of them have got precepts. All of them. They are there. Of other religions no cry. They are almost so almost there.
Statistic from where?
Timisi from no. ni tietia mu nyina ne se ensem mu edu ensem fata ensem da suban adi yanhwɛ de yɛka ne nka hunu sɛ de yɛbɛyɛ ehu bia no ya ma yɛnsim konya ama obia mfa na dwene ama menkoa no pese menkumenya enye bibi ye enti yɛma akuafo no so enkasa wɔn mo eton ade ne yɛma ɔmo nkasa na wɔn mo ɛwɔ nimdeɛ ɛwɔ ho kwan sɛ wɔn mo hwehwɛ mu ɛma yɛdi yie tu yie no chairman general
I'm issue a statement.
Okay.
I'm catch up and say at the very least, cocoa farmers, Sika and also Komuti at the moment, which is the 3,600, they should pay it to them. Because the plight of the cocoa farmers, BTC, Omo Masukufi, Ombutia, Omo health care. For about 3 months, 4 months, into Omokano. It is a dangerous precedent.
Yeah.
And they expect the government will reverse Omo decisions now. Omo Americano.
Okay, Obidia send him here.
It was actually signed by Most Reverend
Matthew Kwesi Jemfi, Bishop of Sunyai and President Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, Friday, February 20, 2026.
Yes.
Obidia send him here. Onya now the send him Medase. Thank you very much. Daniel Medase.
I think that the Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference has been very consistent when it comes to national issues, especially issues that affect the very fiber of our society. I mean, people who have contributed their bit to the sustenance and development of this country. Kwame, to your question, with the Cocoa Board, and specifically the Deputy Director in charge of Administration and Finance, Nijuma Debia would do a Cocoa Board. Eddie Akwako dying a year, Shraj, and the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Kwame, no crane say Cocoa Board is becoming a crime scene.
Oh, what do you mean?
I will demonstrate to you.
Well, your lawyer need to me and say Cocoa Board is becoming a crime scene without evidence.
It is becoming. Let me demonstrate to you.
Me too.
And I will demonstrate to you as to how sometimes even the Constitution doesn't say also obi ye boni ansa na nipa na ye boni. And I say wetimi achi nipa no. The Constitution, Article 284, where it talks about conflict of interest. And Chairman General Sanka, our Constitution, what Article 284 says. Article 284, no, Ekasafa public servants and as a public officers. It says that a public officer, a public officer
284
shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts.
Hey, what's it? Article 284.
Yes, 284.
Okay, Code of Conduct for Public Officers. That's chapter 24.
Yes.
A public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflicts or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office.
And no. Chairman General, the last part of it, or is likely to conflict with the performance of the functions of his office. This is not the Constitution saying there should be a wrongdoing. No. The Constitution is saying you should not put yourself in that position. Bystanders. Kabila shared documents, and I will share with Neya Awoye. Abusuapanyi share documents, or share with Neya Awoye. Chairman General share documents, or share with Neya Awoye. Na se mutuminya even a perceived mind. Say baby, I would idea and ya the papa. That is what the Constitution says. So when I say that Cocoa Board is becoming a crime scene, I know what I'm saying, and I'm coming to demonstrate to you.
Me too.
Chairman General.
You need maybe bring to bonito.
Cocoa Board said the omo no many. Say Cocoa Board nyesika say also motoko kwa. The ma intermediaries. Intermediaries, ebini PBC and ebi nso ni LBCs. PBCs omo ye government owned.
PBC a produce buying company.
Produce buying company. And only a buying dia. And LBC and dia ya ankran dia. Nti ankra omo register omo businesses omo betumi enso atokoko na ban ne betimi so ama musika so mo fanto koko sisi ame no ka say PBC adwuma eku ene nkrofo mo ye adwuma o PBC no ho no for over 1 year sama jonim say nti omoka
according to Nana Ayabwate 2 years.
Well, 2 years, that is okay. So more than a year they have not been paid. One of the reasons and they say PBC e mo musika so mo fanto koko I was here more musika so mo de tokoko na so sika na nye dey enko no mo de atokoko no manya bi e de atu omo adwuma efo ka omanya profit and so manya margins on it na koko board enye sika na omo de akwa akoma LBC sa directors na ankasa e was our companies no omo de ye adwuma. Put differently, before say obetumi enya LBC license and now dey adwuma no just say infrastructure bi infrastructure also one e bi ni warehouses depots adwuma for mo ye adwuma de ma wo and what have you. PBC e wo warehouses across the country omo purchasing class omo to no man ma and all that enti papa bi a owo eye cocoa board oh, you're deputy CEO at Boatin.
Or a deputy CEO
in charge of finance and administration.
Okay.
Randy be deputy. Or no, our company be a friend of Atlas Commodities Limited.
Oh, yeah, sure, say Nidia.
Chairman General. Jamia lawyer knew to me about no documents about. This is a document from the Office of the Registrar of Companies. Now, we share the BOP. BOP near beneficial owners particulars.
Okay.
Which is at the latter part of the document. It talks about who owns the business. The one who owns the business near Atobatin. Chairman General.
Now then I just say the same person.
Oh, Chairman General. Hey, the same person. Won't me
there be a lawyer, me bisa.
And I made sure say no one there. Pay information am I no. If I do a simple Google searcher, what do you offer for phone? Google search. Who is the CEO and I say who is the owner of Atlas Commodities Limited? It will come when in the picture in Ababa. He's a Harvard trained, a well-responsible man, I know. He is the owner of the Atlas Commodities Limited. In fact, okay, head directors now, they are about 5 or 6, but he is the first director on the list. According to the documents of the Ghana, the Registrar General's Department, or document. We have other people like Yao Kofi, we have Georgina Wilson and what have you. In fact, the one who is the secretary is Yao Kofi.
What is the story then?
Chairman, the story is that Sekuku board in Yasika Yadibama PBC4 Edia Jumana Yemfan Koma Womono. Papaya Onoye, the deputy CEO in charge of finance and administration. Ebwa Atlas Commodities Limited, the company. Enyesika edi kotoko na osa any warehouses put differently Atlas Commodities Limited any warehouses to be able to engage in this venture and almost use warehouses and workers of PBC. I will demonstrate to you when you say CC there is an official report against Atlas Commodities Limited against Atlas Commodities Limited. KJB police station is here. I say.
Tomating.
And nipa okoye sa official report no. An official of PBC. Okoye report say PBC for warehouse e KJB. Ya to koko dia begu ho. Purchasing clerk ato koko dia begu ho. Meanwhile PBC has not been given any money. Meanwhile no ye PBC official no ni ho hwe. Receipt those receipt has been furnished with a year Ghana Police Service and the National Security say receipt bears the name of Atlas Commodities Limited owned by a year Ato Watin. And I have those receipts here.
The owner na say na oye juma wo.
He is the owner. That's what I've proven to you. May say these are the documents. Registrar General Department document. Only said those times you will not find BOP on the registration document, but these days you find the BOP at the latter part of it. That is the beneficial owner particulars.
Okay.
Who is the beneficial owner of the Atlas Commodities Limited? It has been stated black and white at Boatin. And he's also the director. Chairman, make I say just a simple Google search. when you mention who is the CEO of Atlas Commodities Limited, you find out about it. And the official of PBC, Aqua reported the national security. Mrs. Amanoka say, national security has intercepted 4 trucks. What I'm supposed to and I will demonstrate to you the trucks numbers, the pictures of the people in the warehouse and everything. And this is what they are doing. Instead of say, you be used to PBC workers, abandoned workers, you discover my PBC for nobody at all. Now, all those monies are diverted into private pockets
of LBC.
Of LBC, Atlas Commodity. In fact, the Atlas Commodity Limited is the only indigenous LBC. Since I'm not saying, I'm not but how many warehouses? And they are using the warehouses of the state. And mind you, as I said, it is a requirement to have a warehouse, to have a depot, to have workers before you can be to qualify to be an LBC.
Now Atlas started
per the documents 2018. 2018.
That is at least for the last 6, 7, 8 years now.
Yes.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. Say they don't have the structure. Now see they don't have it. And the structure is that you need to have a warehouse per the Cocoa Board law.
So how have they been? Why your investigation? You say because from 2018, I didn't just be seen the structure.
Chairman, Maminfa documents will show. Medical culture said there is a report from a year PBC official in Penifone Bako. There is an official police station report. Kaja before actually tracks with the support of national security. This is one of the tracks with the number and everything. So that track we yache what temaport is here. National security for nache. National security intercepted this track. Now way bill. I can way bill na ekuta driver no patch nusunye. The way bill has Atlas Commodity Limited with the driver's name David something. I won't add the rest. It is from the district that I free the KJB destination Temaport. Driver ni signature waha. Warehouse ni signature waha. The number of bags and what tracks and also about 800 bags. All of them is on the way bill. A free depot where they ever. And as I said, this has been intercepted by the national security and the KJB police station, and it was reported by an official of the government, an official of PBC. Someone I didn't call you Jumama by a for 2 years. I didn't or the whole yaw and I call reported because there's someone who sits at Cocoa Board in charge of finance, in charge of administration. When himself ran the better Cocoa Board. Oh, who check it out?
So on sign check.
On sign check. And everything is done by this man. And that is why I have
a competition who are the charge.
The patch naka home. And that is why Mako charge is supposed to investigate the conflict of interest potentialities. To know say baby abapanete no. And then the company no Obama Atlas Commodities enya sika bebre mo de to koko. Anase onya sa ade no. And I said there are a number of decisions that we will take as a management of Cocoa Board to benefit Atlas Commodities as against PBC. This will have to be investigated. Chairman General, number 2, I have gone to the special prosecutor on matters of corruption and corruption related issues. Now, corruption and corruption related matters, Chairman General, management. Time one no more your madrin say, the cocoa farmers for about 3 months na sika no cry into me because of a fall in international prices so their management be dwene ho ansa nyesa Chairman General how wuti yemfa ne special eyes wo dia
me boss dia
but do yemfa ne sa
okay I'm chimai me that's it to aso
it is a special eyes multi piece for me moye advert special eyes every day biano also to 5 cedis. Na se wanya ne ntie say the normal ba form and I say mo be discount enti from next week ikono specialized mo ba be advert mo be to 2 cedis.
Okay
General piece from so ka management ho but you so ya way o see e ba better so dia ko 2 cedis yes sir insider trading so what that means is that you will take a decision of not advertising special eyes this week but go and advertise it next week. Now to buy an opinion, now start to be a cracker home and you pay 6 cedis. Heated to come to say 15 cedis.
15.
But this is a man who are made to me a culture say because he is part of management. Has he put himself in a situation now? Just at the time when even government was contemplating to reduce the prices from 3,600 to 2,500. No, you're aware now. Is it possible? Say at the time, Coco and what and what hold you know, and as a Coco and what with the support of PBCs. Say Coco no or can what the command Coco board. I get 3,600 for each bag. And I said what change so budget 2,500. And the guess is as good as mine.
I didn't also want change much Raj and Yenshi because now it's as if you've judged him already.
No, the conflict of interest threshold does not demand a wrongdoing
because of the likely now.
Yes, and that is the interpretation, the purposive interpretation that you can put to the Article 284. It does not demand a wrongdoing. I do not have to wait for Shah to tell me say even putting yourself in that position is enough for the law to hold your hands. And that is conflict of interest. Okay, data bank.
Then
remember what the NDC said about data bank. At the time, enough finance minister Kenoforiata Ekatrom say, "Oh, I have resigned from data bank from 2012. As at 2014, I had nothing to do with data bank."
Yeah.
But the NDC will not have that explanation in 2017, 2018 when he became the Minister of Finance, saying, say, the transactions are data bank, Ayama buying, Ayama MPP, Ayama NDC. Because of that, there is conflict of interest. They did not have that explanation. Even with Kenoforiata, it was clear that he has handed everything over to data bank. But this time, with even Atobuaten, he is still the sole owner of the company. He is still a director of the company. And he cannot absolve himself from any situation of conflict of interest. Chairman General, the PBC workers are down because 2 years in Tianica, then so Atobuaten and Crawford World Cocoa Board. And the Sikani na the comma LBC, which is Atlas Commodities. I'm going to talk cocoa power krumha. I am demanding national security to make sure say they will make all these investigations public. I am demanding say the Minister for Interior, who is also in charge of national security, Mutaka, should be interested in this matter because this is a corruption related matter which is also affecting the state. It is somebody causing financial loss to the state because it is kind of a PBC for. Do you know say PBC bet me to cocoa no and your margins and your ma buy no ama to me so etua omo workeska, but today PBC is dormant. PBC is not working because of a decision by one person, and I say a management committee be on Moti Cocoa Board to do this insider trading to the benefit of the owners of Atlas Commodities. Chairman General, this is why I say the Cocoa Board is becoming a crime scene. It is becoming a crime scene because people at the helm of the affairs who are supposed to be referees are also referees.
In seven no boy so no baby wa na me dey na ene assembly na anu ekosi ehia share bata no ho asem na me answer na me ba so menua honorable MP nso na waka no opede no wabo ne di no
Atobuaten CEO, yes,
ni company ni dig ni Atlas no kware.
Oh, only no.
No kware ye no dia no so no kware ni on the Cocoa Board ye adwuma mfiduni ni company
before he was appointed.
Okay.
He was dealing with Cocoa Board.
Yeah, but the law has a position.
Absolutely.
And he resigned
as
before.
As what?
He resigned from his company.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this one
a CEO.
A CEO,
but not a beneficial owner.
You see, this one is Dr. Randy Abbey himself who has sent this to me. He has resigned. He's not part of the company again.
But Randy the son who says here. Now I don't know if I send me.
Any bonum.
Randy.
Because all the man
base matter. Base matter.
Not just retain.
No, just Oh, Ebia na Jerome tie o mo no aka kire
But
seven of them moderator. It's me quite say captivity punch. Say Atu has resigned. Yo.
That is it.
So then Kenoforiata was okay. So then Kenoforiata shouldn't have been attacked the way he was attacked.
I quite remember.
And I'm also suggesting to you, say we're resigning poor. It does not absorb him from the ownership of the company.
When him say Kenoforiata di, say him say Crawford so the coach right.
You should tell me.
No, but when I will go to Kenoforiata.
No, you should tell me.
At least we cancel we
but it doesn't mean that
we go to Kenoforiata.
Yes.
And this who come Matthew dia financial chemuno so
That's a good one.
What mama ko this the wasam no well yes what anamon na odiako
Bakache Randy say senior Wadaroma, the fact that you have resigned from the company doesn't absorb you from ownership of the company,
you know,
because the office of the Registrar General Department, the owner of the company is still Ato Boateng, who has a beneficial ownership in the company.
With him nanka bese me ka se bi na radio so say offer anka no karini on say yes what to me the akọ shrad and I the akọ OSP and what petition home.
Yes.
Let them work.
Let them work on it. Just then let it come out. And ABC. What the yenya is a service. They how me. And so so what we are born now born in Kwajina Park echi into two album mem. Na yan hwe the ABC. Nti bra kwa me say na eje ni mbuate. Ina wa ma me ho aboto mi na share bata no ho na okan no.
Yeah.
Asam kakra be nim wo no say Honorable Erikopoku, a Greek minister.
Yeah.
Now you two can call Denmark. Now, also call Denmark and who say in Crofone processing cocoa. And the chocolate in the ade. Now only my dear what they share butter.
Yeah, share butter.
Share butter ya no what back and what before Gada. What's about 30 to 60% of their share battle? What for Ghana?
Quick one, lawyer, you say Ato Boateng resigned from the company. He was appointed for his deep knowledge of the industry as deputy CEO. Let us look at that as an advantage. Well,
so
when you're running at the Bremit,
Atlas Commodities in Quantum, but against PBC.
We'll leave that one to Trudge. Yes.
You see, you know better. Say, notwithstanding the knowledge and his prior business engagement, no, Mrano so a country be. Wo se udi juma wo hon mo na neno ya ma odibre won mo a niam ese se wo ye eni niam ha enti say Vincent abom modern so de akwa anti wo mehwehwe mu na de wo mu bia no ye de atudwa de hu hia ne say ye nka hu se de ye nyina no eyo man no yeyo ene akuafo yes ada ne da wo mu su no
me Erikopoku here
young Honorable Erikopoku Agric minister
oh me no
good na okwa no o se onu won didi nko won wo brief ni say ye be fa nkuto wa ha o ene ye de ye chocolate no
ene no you opinion kan
no okay enti e ho no kan ni di no se mo ye pass makasa nse me a kire me o fi wo ba no be ka kire on say e fi na ekodo san nkuto no ansa na mo di be fi ya akodi mo no gisema ba ye factory wa
na wo be ba de
wo be ba won aba won aba AK a company for no laser whatever no one another sign $90 million agreement as say we be processing a factory e Ghana.
But that's good news.
That's good news. And no crowd also say a ma company ne ba be outsource won no abo mo ngatumi akọ pick share bata no e wo nwura ni mu ne ade aba no 300,000 women. Yes. I will be assist one.
Yeah.
A company in what when in aka Wellington boot, gloves and yardina, tricycles, a woman.
Well, let's start it that way.
What Mukwani minim da a best starting period.
Now, Ekopoku Aba.
Oh, I'm saying none of your chile sober.
I'm not no mecha no mebo en komo.
E so ba na obechire mu no obeka na mo na me de ntidem za akwan so semnia opede ni bekan no esi so pepepe.
Yeah.
It say yebo ye hu modern kra o ka bi bisa about 60 acres or 16 acres.
16
and no to be my over 640 million Ghana cedis. Because no to be at the clear niema bebre kra ma ye hu to ye.
Yeah.
It value added product na esi ye waro ya nyiri ye hunu ye me ye ni nkon na minim se dia oka no Ekopoku ewo hoyi obeye bra kwa me kuku nsem ye fihin ye bedu ha
ye fi
achiri una ya obonwom bi se wo
gbejeke
good ye fi achiri na emprempren NDC ni MPP minority majority in sema ye kika ni popa de den say ye pe cocoa industry ni eye enya sa na tenin say ne betumpon MPP fu pe say ye NDC fu pe say ye eni no obi ani abre say oh ye ne say ni enya ne say ni enya ne say na mprempre ya me no wo kasa yi ye ngan kasa ye tumi atena se bi say ye hu say ye hwe ye hu ye ma ye hu mfia bie ni mfia numa ayi fa de ye pe say ye cocoa industry na kudu young two political parties no you tumi adwere ho saa na said na neje dum buatin be kan yi betumi aye saa di devoid of partisan politics
na mo bepene
that is you see binia me honorable kasai one farm be apart from Atlas D
Martis Ekopoku is in town.
Correct.
Or say he's being doing the rounds on radio and TV using sophistry to justify the reduction in cocoa prices. Sampine and Sampine sophistry pa. Meeting America as if I say
and a dog also can say Modia said you be sassy you bet me no. So if you kasa individual mu say you be discuss this issue. Say you be Ghana betumpong cocoa industry ni betumpong we can do it without partisan politics because mame ma since ya dia ka prempren se cocoa president kan wo Ghana o kan wo Ghana wie no ko kan wo AU and we see some prempren se si gina no kan se Ghana you betumi process about 50% of our cocoa beans until you be revamp one so ye nyina ye de ni susu se ye betumi aya and say one kan mu say ebema ye mabu ne mabu ne wo manyi madwuma ye unemployment rate beba from apart from say ye the value addition eto so no so ma the price na kosoro because matter say to me processing cocoa no e wa ha cocoa bean no wa ha to be processing we are about 3 times the price 3 times the price
if not more
at least you get 3 times of that inanka wo de ko Robins inanka wo de ko abrochi no akwakofa metumi atia ma yakwako museum even ye ne Cote d'Ivoire na ye produce the world largest cocoa.
We produce between 60 and 70%.
I think that by no.
Was a serious crime and nearby and do 20%.
What's the 2%? 2 billion. Just 2 billion out of 140 billion.
A total of about 9 to 12 billion. And the two countries.
Can you imagine? 140 billion. 140 billion. That's a sky way nearby a wadia. So you to be the young okay, MPP fu say, NDC fu say, Nancy Kasa ya shed ya bema or mangana ye, the bema quiafo. Once you just anima way in our home, near Casa within Okadin crown puntu embrana brabuma. Ghana mebunu share. If we're able to process this cocoa bean, I will gain country about 50%. You use a CPC na kofomono. Ebe sorry ejinaho. Other companies come or produce cocoa no e wa ha no so omo so betumi afa nipa nyame ncha dia say ya sign a president de ne signature to 24-hour economy win Definitely. CPC by Juma 24 hours. 24 hours they will operate. And it will definitely employ about 3 shifts as we during the campaign time and I catching a Ghana for them. Juma. It's a see the not be focus. So okay, says a yenya partisan or mangano ya kote biebim. Brakwame koko ekuyafo. Wanga kwa muchiribim. O mangana nkasa enso akwa muchirim. Koko ekuyafo na muchira wanga komuno. Enye wonko a we affect the whole nation because one will produce my yen and ye koton ye di sika foforo ba magnim. And ye de bonkrofo akwa. Eye koko ekuyafo bre. It is mokosa muchirima. Yen nyina o magni nyina so akwa muchirim.
Yeah.
Nti okwan ben so de ye be fa so asolve. And president de ne cabinet akwatena say. And was say you can pray yang asingma you pay yang asingma you hu hwe okwanga ye betumi afaso ne say yan cut down a price and say their world price number for
from 36 to 2587
na no krampo no sanka ye the 70% ni ye adwuma de a nka ye be about 18 cities na 180 years ye dem awo
but say yes na mo kan no
enya sa na ye kan because time ye campaign no e ye no kware ato forcing Honorable Erikopoku and Wongeki Kakao Kasai was at that time $7,200 and now $9,000 so share ni 70% so next year the
my mincha wanu tell na memremo a quick one echo obi the inkomobi airborne or say PBC warehouses are used by LBCs. It is because sometimes PBC itself is not that active. Now he says when you supply beans to Cocoa Board, for example, they store it in these warehouses. It's an industry practice to rent PBC warehouses. I hope you understand. Say Atlas, Akoto beans, cocoa beans, no PBC warehouse. According to information in
Senior,
because we rent PBC warehouses.
Senior,
yeah.
Say na oye aban dwuma yeni ya ye Cocoa Board CEO. Wakotena wo se oye aban dwuma yeni na wo se wo boa ma aban no dwuma ye de ekoso. Na LBCs no to say Atlas Commodities. Enya sika dodo okoto cocoa beans no waka acha me say PBC for warehouse ni de enya active. It is because decisions are made at the top to intentionally cripple PBC.
That's another matter for another day.
See what I say?
Another matter for another day.
It is because Nkrofoti Cocoa Board Honoma, they intentionally want to cripple PBC. Because PBC warehouses in now across the country. As I said, as part of the requirement and sign when your license so by LBC no. Also warehouse. Into only warehouse, how did you become a licensed by a company?
Well, let's leave Shah to do that one. Which happened?
Black I'm saying you be salmon. Campaign time on near at forcing Erikopoku anyone I can on car no. And the message to say at that time the price world market price was so. I know see you supposed to give them 70%. One mawong.
Opinion Sam in one can 70% too.
No, okay, 70%.
David. In fact, many Richard a champion Rikasawa had the other day, no. Ojetum says 70% no never NDC manifesto. But then some of which now big women is simply so kind of day. Then 70%, then specific price and our boy. So what's
yes, because
and 7,000 to 6,000 in Bemo.
And some microphone kind, and then you know, how.
No, many am at to force and Yarikopoku in the Meko to one. O before dear Okaino
campaign,
Doctor Kabila, what it is. O before France and more kind of day, a wound and as a many a minim and American. It will catch us a same here, a video evidence war. Say, and you based on this, you're supposed to give them 1 million out of 9,000 plus. And what you would train, now what my Ukrainian back 3,100. You can't just Debbie. What is this Ukrainian?
Send out, see me or send me quick.
It is a yearly power there. And can send made a mass of the listen the porno. Now, your first release, say, Coco Equiafono, say, what year? Ghana man be the Iti mprempreni ya mu say board na nkasa kurampo at say fi na ekọ wo kwotena se a wonye allowance bia. Kopim say koko no be pagya ro. Board na nkasa any decision.
But do you know say the workers of cocoa board na ekasi akati omo no so omo mpene.
No, any workers no. You know senior staff.
No, but I'm just saying that the senior staff to what quantum?
No, 10%,
500 years.
No, 10%. No, because you should that campaign. For the to go say, Randy Moon level no. Also 20%.
And I'm saying it is small. It is a microcosm. The scheme of things.
At least, Wangaka will save 5 million Ghana cedis a month. 5 million, 50 billion old cedis.
And I am telling you, say most of them
at least
are not agreeing to it.
No, and then allowances are ever board no say
and also will be severe.
Who say?
And also be severe.
And then they send the Nera
board nipa 14 say funny amount 5,000 cedis. Chairman General say board members nipa 14 and now 18. But you have say 20. Now we are 5,000.
No,
but how can you say this? How can you say this? Board members, how many are they?
And 40.
Chairman General, we say a board member for YU. When you say Ministry of Finance sets a rate for board members.
I do.
So maybe time now me get 1,003 cedis for every board meeting now. How do you tell me? Say at least the amount 2,000 and 2,500.
But the only question I may be standing in finding was say how come say over 50 years of cocoa aye or Ghana more than 50 years aye cocoa or Ghana if I be more than 60 years aye cocoa yen for value addition bianca will be seen that is food for thought.